Hey guys, well it's been like a whole 5 minutes, so welcome back to Pokéhaan Craft, and we are going to try to finish doing our Southern style breakfast. So I took a little bit of time to go grab a drink and figure out, how do I plan to get the next get toast finished. So toast, I need bread and butter, nice and simple, and bakeware. So I was thinking that I could go and do a furnace. Put that right here, and then go into here. He's getting power already, great. Now I want it to only do wheat, or wheat flour, like that's it. So let's put input on the back, and I think if we add a retriever to the line and make it just do wheat, or make it just wheat flour, it should be okay. So let's see if that works. So retriever. Where are we? Okay. So if we pop this guy here, and we put that there, and we whitelist dusk stones, we're good to go. No, just kidding. I gotta actually get some flour. I don't want it to start pumping like pork chops in there or something. So we'll grab a little bit of the flour, and we can put flour here. And now that's whitelisted to only do flour. So theoretically, that's all this should get is flour. So auto input. I don't know if that's the right call. Okay, that looks good. That looks promising. All right, let's pop this back in here. And that looks so cool. I don't even care. Like, this might be a sloppy setup, but it's gonna function properly, and it's not gonna take up all that much room, and it's gonna look cool. So let's do our sequential fabricator here, and input on the right, which is gonna give us butter, and then input on the bottom, which auto input maybe. Gonna start getting bread, maybe. Output. Okay, and then we need bakeware, correct? Yes. All right. So bakeware. We're gonna hop back in here. We're gonna throw bakeware, butter, bread. Okay, you can stop. We don't need any more butter. Why does this do this? So how do I have this set? Oh, it's because I didn't save the recipe. All right. Check. Toast. Okay, you're not getting no more butter. Good. So auto input disabled. Why does it keep getting butter even though it shouldn't be getting butter? And why is it no longer getting bread? What is going on here? So I put the auto input on. It's gonna start loading up with butter. What about this guy? He's not loading up with butter. What the heck? Auto input blue. Okay. Auto input, blue. No reason for there to be more butter in there. Oh, it's because they're supposed to be in this slot. Oh, okay. Alright, we're cool. So that's chock full of butter. This is chock full of butter. So I gotta try to, like, speed things up a little bit. Let's see if we got some augments. Where's, like, the... Oh, there it is. That should make things a little bit better. Looks like I'll just be carrying around some butter and grits for the time being. Alright. So, in theory, we got grits. We got biscuits and gravy. We got toast. We got eggs. We got pork. We need a cutting board and a sequential fabricator. So, let's, where are we with this? Let's grab this guy. Where did you go? And we're just gonna stick them right here. And then we're gonna get... This guy's the grits one, right? And this guy's the toast one. Oh boy. Okay, so we got toast, biscuits and gravy, grits. Alright? And then there's 2 more. So then, looks like all the tops of these are clear. So let's do, let's extract from the top. Let's do, crescent hammer. And we want that to not be there. And a... You jerk. You freaking jerk. Alright, so... Yeah, that'll work. Alright, we want that to be there. We want this guy to be here. No connection there. And this guy to be here. And I think it'll be good to go like this. Now, why would you do that? Why would you think that's what I wanted? That doesn't even make sense. Silly goose. Aw, I'm really messing up. Bam. Alright. And then do this, this, this. Just do this. Alright, so we got all these working out nice and pretty like. Let's just go on over here and put an output up top. And throw some servos. Servo. Output. Servo. Output. And before we actually get that set up, let's throw our last sequential fabricator right here. Top's going to be, do this, and the top's going to be an input, and the back is going to be an input. And we're not going to let anything actually get input until we get it completely set up, because I'm not messing this up. Not going to happen. Anyways, speaking of not messing it up, why is it already filling up? These ain't even on. Alright. Okay. That's fine. We're good. We got 2 stacks of each one anyway. So that works out. Could be the first 3 ingredients. I'm hoping that it's not like, not a shaped recipe is my hope. So we grab. Oh, this is where the milk was, wasn't it? Wow, you're out of milk. Where's my bucket? Okay, why is the bucket here and not? It doesn't have power. Why don't you have power? Um. Now you have power. All right. So we'll just throw these things every once in a while and make sure there's enough going around. So I need milk to be able to set up the thingy. So just a little bit would be nice. It beat me. It's faster than I am. Just gonna sit here and spam click. Come on, you can do it. Okay, we got it. Good. Okay, so this recipe requires grits, biscuits, potatoes. I didn't need milk. Why did I want milk? I need eggs and pork chops. I was just in shock and awe that this didn't have any milk. Okay. Pork chops and eggs. And let's get this going nice and pretty like. So, first things first is we need a cutting board. One of those guys. Hop in here. Cutting board first. Did I put the augments in this? I did not. Let's do that before we mess the whole thing up. Okay. Cutting board. Grits. Right. Cutting board. Grits. Biscuits and gravy. Toast. Egg. Pork chop. And we have now completely and utterly automated the Southern style breakfast. So let's get these back to outputting. And I guess we could turn on the servos too. I don't really like we don't need them, but it's fine. It's cool. It's not like I'm hurting for EMC anytime soon. So why are you getting pork chops where the toast should be? And why ain't you getting eggs? Eggs and pork chops. Eggs and pork chops. You have 1,000 pork chops. And only a couple hundred eggs, unfortunately. Oh, do you know what it would help if I hooked it up to the system? Shabam. Alright. Now you should be very copacetic-like. I see some pork chops and eggs coming. And I should finish filling these up. And theoretically, I'll be able to pop in some of these backstock items that I have in my inventory. So it looks like one of the deciding factors we have is going to be eggs. I do plan to get Enderium kits for all of them, but we'll have to just, let that, see where that goes, because that's going to be a bit of a task. So let's What is he missing for grits? Milk. Okay, good. Good, so we're at a good place. Now we need to decide what we're going to display these in. I guess the only thing we really have an option of would be another black hole unit. Or, yeah, black hole unit. What's the thing from thermal? Doesn't it put a picture on the front? The cache box? Let's check, let's see about the cache box. It might not be as big as the black hole unit, but it should be, like, more than sufficient for Southern-style breakfast. Cache. And then I think I want to put it like I kind of want to build a wall here. I'm gonna build a wall here, and going back this way, and then just have all this enclosed. And I'll put a door here. So I'm thinking that beside the door, right here, could be where the Southern style breakfast is gonna go. So we want to do 1, 2, crescent wrench, crescent hammer, to the rescue. And we can throw on a servo, which we don't have to, but we're going to keep doing that anyway because it's like ingrained into my head. The problem is, if on the thermal machines I can auto input, auto output, but on the industrial foregoing machines I can't. So like, I automatically do the... Why is this not... Now what? That's the output side. Will you not go into here? Why would you take the cutting board? Like, why would that be the thing? Oh, because when I was flipping through, it, it, it was the input for a second or something. Something weird happened. Right? It's going to be copacetic now? Yeah. Alright, and this is going to fill up with thermal style breakfast. Southern style breakfast. Now, I don't know, like, how can I check how much this can hold? I'm sure it can hold more than I'm going to make anytime soon. Is there a augment for the cache? Probably not. Or is that something different? It's like their upgrades. Stores large amount of items, capacity 20,000. Okay, so I'm sure with the Electrum upgrade, it's probably like 100,000. So I think we're going to be pretty good. I thought there was like augments for the blue machines too. I guess not. It doesn't matter. That's going to be more than enough space, I'm sure. So this guy is lacking in the biscuits and gravy field, which should be up here, which is lacking in the gravy, which should be close to here, because this is the stock, and this is the gravy. Why is he not getting stock? Input, output, stock, gravy, gravy, gravy. All right. I still have grits to get rid of, which is the bottom of the barrel thing to get rid of. So 5 left. All right. Now I'll be getting the biscuits and gravy now. And I can clear out my inventory. Perfect. So now I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let's grab one of these, because I actually want to see what the buff is. It doesn't tell me. Top tier food, always edible buffs player. Now I'm a little hungry. Strength and resistance. Alright, cool. That'd be a good, dragon killing food. 3 minutes of each, too. That's pretty good. So let's do, ruin walls. And let's do... What's the other thing I need here? Door. I always use the same kind of door. It's either, I think it's lime wood, maybe? This one. Yeah. And a door. So then, let's get our room going here. I want to put this here. And then we want to do... And if we get our builder's wand, we should be able to make this a little bit quicker. And that will close off a little bit of the chaos. And we could always, go and see if we want to, but don't have to see it if we're not there. Get what I'm saying? Pick it up what I'm putting down. So what's next? Like, end of the series, right? Like, upgraded to top tier Pam's Harvest Craft food. What else is there to do? Now, I think we're gonna probably go to... We're gonna go to a different dimension next episode. Probably Ultra Space. Yeah, that looks cool. I don't even care. You pop in here. We got all this going on. That looks pretty sick. I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing I don't like is how this is like right up against this door. And if I want to change it, then this door won't be centered. And this is probably my favorite room in the entire house. So I don't know if I don't really want to change that. So I think we'll just deal with the door being one space away. So, like I was saying, I don't think I actually came down here. But I pretty much copied this design 4 times. So we got the black hole unit for quick balls. The black hole unit for the ultra balls. The black hole unit for the friend balls. 513 already. And I just did this today, so it's pretty quick. And 642. So that gives us, 4 different types of balls. Timer balls for long-winded legendary battles. Ultra balls for standard run-of-the-mill, maybe a little bit more difficult to catch, break out the quick ball kind of fights. Quick balls for everything. And then friendship balls for things that require friendship, like EVs and stuff like that. So that's kind of my thought process. Yeah, I don't like how this is like smack up against the wall, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. Not that big of a deal. Okay, I don't care. I'm pretty proud of this. Like, and I mean, overall, it's really not that, massive. Like, a top tier Southern style or a top tier Pam's Harvest Craft food in what, a 20 by 20 area? That's pretty good. Probably about 13 by 15 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 13 by 12. And to be completely honest, I could have packed this in here a lot tighter. But this is This is great. This is pretty much exactly what I was going for. Everything's backstuffing. Everything's backstuffing. Is that good or bad? What are you missing? Milk. Is that the only thing that takes milk? No, the heavy cream guy takes milk. Oh, he's running out too. But once he backstuffs, he'll go back over. He'll start filling this one up again, or this one, I mean. And then that'll be an endless process of craziness. Is there any way to speed this up? Let's see. How is this doing this exactly? Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. This should be there'd be some there. Would that make sense? Yeah, for each slot. I don't think it's going to speed things up or makes any kind of a difference, but it is a little perplexing. And this is doing 8 per craft, so it's, I guess that little mishap where it took the bucket for whatever reason. It ran out of power for whatever reason. I think that's pretty much what got us, stuck. But with that being said, even with this is a pretty slow process, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to speed that up. I'm thinking Enderium upgrades on all the photogenic insulators, photogenic insulator, yeah, and then put auxiliary upgrades for the last 2 slots that they'll have. I think that'll speed it up plenty to make sure that these all back stuff. No, they're all back stuff but one. And you see, he's filling up, and once he's full, it'll start down here again, or down here. We'll have to make sure that actually happens, because I don't want any hiccups. I'm declaring this finished. So we got the door. We can hop in. It's cool. We got an elevator. We can go up. Another elevator. Cool, right? Cool, cool. We can hop back down here. And it's getting milk. So this will start going down in milk, but that's alright. It'll start backstuffing eventually. I ran out of grits pretty quick. Was grits one of the things that needed milk? Yeah, grits needs milk too, doesn't it? That might be an issue, eventually. Yeah, this is grits, so it needs milk. I was already looking at that. So grits needs milk. This needs milk. Does gravy need milk? No, gravy needs stock and flour. Alright. So we're good. We're good. Everything's doing its thing. How many are we up to? 215 top tier Pam's Harvest Craft foods. Alright. Okay. That is just super sweet. I don't even know. Let's do another one. I'm just kidding. One is more than enough. So, this guy will keep doing his thing for the Phyto Grow stuff. Slag. Got 10,000 slag. 33,000 cobblestone. Very nice. Let's go check our power situation in the EMC thing. Or the wireless thingy. Yeah, that's still, I don't know how it does it. I don't understand how this is doing its thing. It hasn't changed for between, 25 and 29, no matter how many machines I put up. So, this is seriously, running, a million machines. 7? Some of these might be doubled, too. So, 7 and 9. 7, 9, 14. 7, 9, 14 is 16, 30 machines. 30 machines, not counting we'll say we're not even going to count this because some of those are doubled, I think. That's another 11. So we'll say 35 machines here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 machines here. So we're talking like whenever we go through everything and actually count up machines, we're talking probably around 50 machines. Because I have one doing a farm outside. I have one on my thing here, my controller. Like I have one. Now I don't have one for the mining thing, but I have one here for these guys. It's two more. So I'm pretty sure we got about 50 machines running off that one battery. I don't like. That's just incredible to me. And of course, these are going to be just fine because, well, I have them Electrum, so we're pretty good. Let's take a quick look at like what can we do, like what's left that we can do. Experience mob seeds. Oh, I already did that. Never mind. I already did that. Relax. Guess we can go through the rest of the books, go to the different dimensions, find more gyms, critique our party. I think my party's like, I think I'm going to stick with the team. Like, it gets more and more difficult. I don't want to have to regrind. Like, that would just be annoying. Skip over Chisel. What are you? Cough Core just does potions and arrows. And we're frozen again. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Okay, we're gonna build a kitchen for Pam, or, cooking for blockheads very shortly. I think that'll be an episode. I'm not sure. Maybe when I finish the house. I'm not doing Draconic. I might, we need 3 Master Balls. I need a Master Ball from you. I need a Master Ball for, the Pokemon Chisel, I think. And we need a Master Ball for the Nature's Compass. So I need to get 3 Master Balls. So we might get into this at some point, depending on what all we actually need it for. I know the Nature's Compass and the Chisel are both things that we need it for. I don't think there's much in extra utilities that I want to do. Not now anyway. Like I don't know what some of these things even do. Power overload. Like I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what a sun crystal does. Blue quartz, quartz burnt, rainbow stone. Like, I don't know what a bunch of this stuff does. So, I mean, I'm familiar with some of the more important stuff, like the golden lassos, the chunk loaders, the upgrades. I still haven't figured out a good way to do the player chest yet, but that's okay. We'll think of something. Redstone lantern, miniature chest. See, extra utilities has so many weird things, and it's really cool. Like, I don't know what any of these do. The biome changer, I'm not sure what that's all about. Like, can I do it for the bees, maybe? Forestry, unless I get into bees, there's not really much I want to do. As far as trees are concerned, I can EMC any type of wood. I can EMC thousands of charcoals and saplings. So, I mean, it's not like I really need a farm. Yeah, as far as forestry is concerned, the only thing really there to do is bees. Unless I want to do, like, I don't know if butterflies are in this pack. But, I mean, yeah, they're in here, but, I mean, I don't think they really do anything for you. Maybe you have some, like, pretty aesthetic thing or something. Maybe gives you some sort of buff, like Botania's incense. um, excuse me. Industrial foregoing, I was looking into maybe doing a hydrator and a resource fisher. Hydrator speeds plants up, and the resource fisher is just fishes resources. So, we got that. Those we could do those. I have the farm thing here, but I don't care about that. And refined storage, I can do auto crafting. But I mean, what all do I need auto crafted? You know, like there's not really too much that I need to do that isn't EMCable. Guardian seeds, something I was looking into. That was questionable. I think I was doing it because I wanted prismarine and stuff, and it was really expensive. But now I have so much EMC, I can do a trillion stacks of. Well, we can try to catch them all here too. The Poke Pets or inventory pets. Um, the mushroom would probably make life a lot easier for a couple things downstairs. Because if I got one, I could get like 4 of them and do like the corn and the wheat with those. But I don't really know if I want to do that now that I have it all set up. Um, Malaysia doors. We gotta make a door sooner or later for the quest, but that's not that big of a deal. Um, Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. Pokéhaan wants us to do some sort of furniture. I might do a little house thing, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Like, maybe upstairs, like, I'll build like a hallway around, and then build a small room where I'll have like a kitchen and a bed and a recliner and a TV or something. I was standing outside the other day and I was looking at my neighbor's garage and I was like, how would I live in there? Like, if I wanted to live in that small space, how could I do it? And I came up with a pretty interesting idea, but that's besides the point. I think about some weird things sometimes. Still Mr. Crayfishes, mystical agriculture. I mean, it wants me to make some premium armor, which if I did something to increase crop growth, I could probably do that pretty quickly. Um, like maybe do the watering can that's in here with an automated user. Where's the watering can? There's a 9x9 area, but I need a supremium fertilization core, which needed a nether star. This one needed a bunch of junk. Yeah, I needed this fertilizer that I didn't have at the time, but now I do. So we might do that. Let's add that to the list. This gives, the experience chunk gives experience droplets, and I don't want, it's not that I don't want them, it's not, I'm gonna get them, it's just not what I particularly need. We could do a Supremium, well, we have to do Supreme Armor for the quest as well, so let's chalk that up to something to do. That's just gonna be a bunch of crafting, though. That's the one thing I don't like about, I love mystical agriculture, love the idea behind it, but I hate tiered crafting, where it's like, oh, you gotta craft a bunch of green stuff to get blue stuff, to get orange stuff, to get yellow stuff, to get this ultimate stuff. It's just time consuming. It seems like a lot of programming, a lot of just to basically do the same thing over and over again. Natura, I'm not sure what this is all about either. I'm slightly familiar, but I never used any of the blaze rod stuff. I was thinking about doing the trails off of this, or the Pokestop train thing, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because I don't want to replace it all again. Natura has the Nature's Compass, which is all this in singularities, and this one is Master Ball, a bunch of compasses and stuff, and blocks of gold. If you want like a cheap version of a Nature's Compass, I think Forestry has a biome compass or a habitat compass for bees. So if you get a bee from tropical, or you get a bee from marshy or something, and you pop it in there, it'll show you where there's a biome that bee can inhabit. So it'll take you to, like, if you have a tropical bee and you want to find a jungle, you pop it in there. If you have a meadows bee and you want to find a plains, you pop it in there. It's not as specific or as nice as the Nature's Compass, but I mean, it also doesn't cost a Master Ball and a bunch of singularities. So that's just some FYI for anyone out there. Jaded Ladders, super cool, but we have elevators in this pack, which is way better. Open blocks. I like luggage. I like throwing luggage out, having him on my team. But um, I have the alchemical bag, so there's no real point. I could set up an XP drain, so then if I need to get the liquid experience back, that would be a way. Let's actually throw that up on the list. I was looking at the sprinklers, but that might be annoying. Rope ladders are kind of cool. Block placer and block breakers. I think, what's that mod I've been using? With that extra utilities is probably a little better. I use the block placer in this for industrial foregoing, but I don't need it anymore, so I turned it back at EMC. There's the XP shower. And Pam's Harvest Craft. We just did a top tier food, so I'm pretty happy with Pam's. We can do like the critter catchers and the fishers, but I don't really want to. I don't see a purpose in it. Top tier food's the best you can get, so I'm not gonna like. There's no point in like automating cooking eels or something. So the Pixelmon stuff, we're just gonna go through the book and craft everything that we need to for the achievements. I think we pretty much have all that covered. I was seeing if he put a recipe in for those. Which I kind of figured he won't, but wouldn't hurt to check. And the chisel is the other thing we're going to make. Also takes a master ball and a couple singularities. Blocks of nether stars. That is one sturdy chisel, but it'll be pretty easy. 1.25 million per block. I have enough to probably craft this 10 times, so I'm not too concerned about it. The ultimate singularity, is this the one that takes all the berries? No. Alright, good. I was about to cry. I would like to get a Porygon, but that might be a bit of a pain too. But when we start crafting all the different Pokemon stuff, we might get more parts. Right now I got the tail, I think, and that's it. I wish EXP share had a thing. A crafting recipe. Even if it was kind of hard. That'd be a nice thing to have. Or the different pieces for EV training. Even if they were a hard recipe, it'd be nice to have them. Now this is from Pixelmon Go. This is from Pokéhaan. Actually, I think made this himself. Pokéhaan craft. This will be cool to do. More Project E stuff. There might be some stuff we'll mess around towards the end with that. But Project E's over as far as I'm concerned. Quark has some cool stuff. Different things to add to the game, but nothing really to do long term. I don't know what this Flux stuff's all about either. I've seen the mod a couple of times. I've played with it a couple of times. But I'm not particularly familiar with how good it actually is. So that'd be something. Refined storage. We'll do some stuff with that probably. Reliquary is an interesting thing. Well, without having an easy thing for vanilla mobs, like it's gonna be a little difficult to get these different items. But we'll work on that. I want to do a little more with Reliquary. Thermal I pretty much tapped out on. Everything that is useful in this pack is pretty much done. Tinkers, we gotta make a thing for that, but that's gonna be quick and painless. We already did Waystones. That's it then. Yeah. So this is pretty much it for the rest of the pack. I forgot to put the chisel up there, but that's fine. We're gonna end it here. We're 44 minutes in. I thought we'd find something else to do, but I kind of wanted to think about what I wanted to do a little bit. The only thing, I want to get all my guys to level 50 before next episode, so that's gonna take a bit of grinding, and I want to see about finding another gym. So until then, Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned how to craft your own Southern-style breakfast, or 215 of them. And what are you missing now? Eggs. Eggs are the deciding factor. We are out. We're not out. What is... What is going on here? So that's the output. Alright, well, I'm going to sort this out. Thanks for watching, guys, and catch you next time.